Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now.
Like it's not.
You ain't got nothing to say? Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop doing this. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up, what up? It's the CO Show podcast. I am your host, CO, and today, what week are we in right now?
Week 15.
No, we are not. We in week 19 right now. That was
Really?
That was
Yes.
a trick question.
I thought it was 15.
No.
Anyway, I got Gigi, who doesn't know what week we're on. How you doing, Gigi?
Hey, y'all.
And I got Tiffany.
Hey, yo.
Me and Tiffany gonna have a fight one week coming up
my
soon.
God, bro.
Ding, ding,
It's
ding.
okay.
Boxing ring.
Before we even get on the air, it's immediately.
It is.
Immediately.
And I hate that they put me in the middle where I'll just be like, kumbaya, my lord.
I know, right? Because you don't really be agreeing with her, so
know.
you can't tell her that though, because you're a woman and
This
y'all
my
on the same
girl,
side.
like-
Look, you
my
see that
sis.
energy? You see that
But
energy?
it's
It's
the truth.
immediate. We forgot
Oh,
the
she
umbrella.
says the truth.
This is my sister, but it be like, I don't know,
Okay.
y'all keep putting me in awkward, like, I can't get in that. We just got to set up a boxing ring and let y'all just
I would love
get
to.
it out.
On a,
Get it
on a-
out.
on
But you
a
gotta
more-
fight me on your knees though, because that's not fair.
On a
Yeah.
nicer note, we passed Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yay.
Everybody celebrated. Some people didn't. Gigi, new relationship. How was your Valentine's
It was
Day?
amazing. I love you, baby.
Hey,
Guess more than that. We need more than that.
I can't tell too much now.
I mean, there was there
Look at y'all
food
just be with my
involved.
man.
Food,
Yes,
what
it was
happened?
candlelight dinner.
He cooked?
Roses.
He cooked.
Yes. I got me one.
Did he get you the whole
I
setup?
got me one. Yes. Seafood. Crab legs is my favorite food. So.
Crab legs.
Yes, so y'all know I love seafood, so he just hit it right on
What'd
the
you get
head,
him?
perfume, everything. I bought him some hookah, his favorite liquor, his favorite candy,
Oh.
and some
She got a Valentine's Day
AirPods.
starter kit.
Yep. Don't do me. You know what Cardi said. Buy him a gift, but not the whole year and shit. You got to do it right up
And
under him.
increment-
He got to do a little bit more on V-Day, you know what I'm saying? But I think I held it down on the girlfriend side because y'all know I'm a terrible gift giver.
Right, we talked about
So,
this.
Well,
Come on.
you've improved.
come on. Give it up for your girl.
What was that, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, when you were
Right.
saying you were horrible?
Christmas.
Right. Yeah, Christmas. right
She's
before Christmas.
improved.
Right.
She wants to keep her man till at least summertime.
Yeah,
Not at least summertime.
To my birthday. I'm joking. I am joking, baby. I love you, baby.
You heard it right here.
There's a
Jokes
There's
and
a little bit
jokes.
of truth to every joke.
Joking, babe.
So the Valentine's Day conversation, I was listening to a couple of different people talk about it, and guys were more vocal this year in talking to their woman and saying, look, we have feelings too. We want gifts too.
That was
And leading up until now, like, I guess guys just weren't getting any. I hadn't celebrated Valentine's Day in 11 years, personally. But if I had, I guess I would have expected a gift.
okay.
But I understand that women do think, oh, it's our day. Men are just
Yeah.
supposed to show up with the gift.
Yeah.
That's a. I mean, and maybe y'all don't think that way, but
Because
I know
we celebrate Sweeties Day,
Sweeties.
and that's like an Ohio thing. Yeah, Sweeties. So
Is it Sweeties or Sweetness?
it's Sweeties.
Sweeties.
TEST. So basically, we celebrate the men that day.
Oh, okay.
So like Valentine's Day is our holiday, and then Sweeties Day is like, well, we take the
Oh,
man
it's
out, pamper
Sweetest.
him, and do.
So
I
what
heard
day?
about
What
that.
day does that
Sweetest
fall
Day.
on?
That's in October.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't know when it is. You gotta look it up, but we do celebrate that
I
day.
never heard that before.
Mhm.
They
So
said
it's a up north
Sweetest Day
thing.
was like right
Sweetest?
before Sweetest.
Sweetest Day.
Sweetest.
Yeah,
It
but
was
I
right
call it
before
Sweetest
Halloween.
because I'm extra.
Okay.
But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah.
But they said it's right before Halloween. You get a man candy,
Yeah.
and then you get your kids candy too at the same time. So it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Oh, here you go.
Ain't
You
that
make it
some
sound
shit?
like he make it sound so unromantical.
I
It's
mean-
super romantical.
Is it?
It is.
I've
It's
never heard
sweet.
that
It's like we
before.
cater to.
And you got to
our
go to
dude.
Ohio to do it?
Oh, here we go. I incorporate that wherever I am. So my man is blessed, honey, because I celebrate Sweeties Day. Okay. Okay.
But yeah. Shout out to you, man. Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all. Valentine's Day for me was
And that's my
interesting.
daddy's birthday. Sorry, had to shout that out.
On Valentine's Day?
Yep.
Oh, dope.
For me, it was interesting. I was looking for restaurants the week before. I'm late.
Look
Yeah.
at you.
It was a struggle.
I
It
bet.
was a struggle trying to find a restaurant. Like, you put your name down on OpenTable.com. I don't want to give them free pub. They made it very difficult for me. But you put your name down on there, and you get on the little if alert will comes to you, like if you download the app, you'll get an alert if someone cancels their reservation. Which
Okay.
It's fucking Valentine's Day. Who's
Right.
really
Who's canceling?
I mean, unless you find out your girl's cheating, then I guess you would.
Oh,
cancel
And the last thing
here
you're gonna
we
do is call the
go.
restaurant to cancel. You're not thinking about that shit.
Why couldn't
you
be
know?
that she found out he cheating?
Well, same here. So they said some women found out they were side chicks on Valentine's Day.
There it
Absolutely.
is.
What is that? How is
yeah.
that find out? How do you do
If
that?
he don't kick it with you on February 13th,
No, if he don't kick it with you on the 14th,
And he
and
do?
it's
kick
on
it
the
with you on the
13th
13th or the
eve.
15th,
It's the
yeah.
13th eve. If he ain't like trying to kick it with you on the 13th eve,
Really?
midnight. He ain't trying to bring it in on midnight. Watch that ass.
The 13th is important. I guess it was important too because it was Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday nights, you can't get away. Saturday night was popping though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The streets looked like the
Yes.
14th.
I
Yes,
know it
it
did.
did. Absolutely.
It did.
Because I was locked up in the compound.
Oh.
Filming. So ain't no telling what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
saying?
I digress. Let me quit playing, y'all. I play too much. I play too much. I'm starting
As
crap.
long as it wasn't the man with the bag, then we good.
Man with the bag and the tricks and the strap.
Woo, I'm done.
Hey, there's a lot that's happened. Tiffany, the post we talked about earlier
What post?
when
What
you
post?
said that
Which
it
one?
was not true.
What
What?
post?
The one I sent you, and you was like, "That's fake news" or something like that.
Yeah,
What's
the
fake
guy.
news?
So, the guy that Santana's dating.
G-Herbo?
No.
Or
Saucy
Santana.
Santana.
Yeah.
I
So
see
he's
him had a
posted up with
walk.
another girl. And like, he's posted up like behind her and yeah, like, they're taking a selfie. But on the caption it says, Happy Valentine's Day, baby. I love you. I love you, sis. But like I don't personally know this person, but he's definitely gay. He's a gay chef.
Okay.
Like he's known. He posted up with a female and took a picture. That's not crazy for a gay male to do.
Yeah,
at
but the
all,
way
actually.
let's be
I mean,
real
yes, you're
about
right.
how he was standing.
No, you're right. It actually looks like craziness. But if you look at the rest of his profile, look at his story, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just friendship. That's fake news. for
Yeah,
sure.
fake
Absolutely.
news.
Fake
Because it's flamboyancy. At this point,
I mean,
honestly,
he's very
two girl
flamboyant.
best friends will do like, I ain't gonna lie, back in our day, Lord forgive us, we was just turned up. We went through this whole phase. I don't know, we best friends, we rock stars. We was kissing each other all over our Facebook and Instagrams. Okay?
So
Okay.
let's talk about let's talk
We
about
did that shit.
let's
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
you know
the
that
double
you did
standard in
that.
that.
We did it.
Because if men did it,
Right.
There
what
it
would
is.
men be?
Yeah.
Branded
There it
for
is.
life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'd be like, girl, look at them pictures he got.
Like we played a game, we was in Vegas, we like, and guess what, y'all? We're married. Like we was just playing games, like having so much fun. Like we were just lit, but nothing like ever transpired. We've never
But I want to show you what
done
he was talking
anything
about.
with each other or anything like that. But just as girls, I ain't gonna lie, we did kiss, we do weird things. Girls, we do awkward things. I don't know why we do that. I don't know
Really?
why we push it to the limit. We post our best friend and be like wifey. I don't know why we do that. It's just what we do. We're
Yeah,
extra.
that's true. I've done that.
Yeah, like
Date
my
your
wifey,
friends,
like,
yeah.
cause my friends are like my ride or dies.
Speaking of love, B. Simone was in the news. And B. Simone sitting on somebody's porch, I guess it's hers. And she goes on
Oh,
to
she's
talk.
still on vacation.
She
with her little
found
boo
she,
thing.
she found love recently. And she basically stepped out to women. I'm guessing she was talking to women. She didn't
Okay.
sound like she was talking to men. And she was like, look, all right, you got a list of things you want in a man, requirements that you have. Do you meet the requirements on your list?
We got all these things we want in a man. A list of things. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth. He got to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful. He got to be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list. He got to be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He got to have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed. He got to have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He got to have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. This whole list that he got to be. You ain't even half the things on that list. So this is what I challenge you to do so we can manifest love all 2021. Make that list of that perfect dream man that you got in your mind. Then, what I did, make a list of the type of woman he would need right by his side. You want him to be in shape? You need to get to the gym. Equally yoked, bitch.
And it's funny because it's a question I used to ask back when I was in college, when I came here for college. I felt like a lot of women had requirements of things they didn't like. And nothing's wrong with the Hyundai or a Honda.
All right.
Or a Nissan.
All right.
But they would
Check yourself.
drive a Nissan, let's say a Nissan Altima, but they require a man to drive a Bentley. And I didn't understand it because I'm like, you don't drive a Bentley. Like, how do you
Right.
require someone to do it?
Right.
And she caught a lot of like heat from other women saying, look,
Yes.
shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. And I think she was dead on, but I want to know how y'all feel about it. Like, do you feel like a woman has to match the exact thing she's looking for in a man? Or could a woman just want to be swept off her feet?
Yeah,
Like
because
Cinderella
those stories
style.
happen. Like those stories happen. To sit here and act like it does not exist. Like we've seen the girl, like I don't want to say from the slums, but she might have been, bum living on couch to couch, but then she get wiped up by a millionaire and live this
Amber
dream
Rose.
lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So but like I'm saying, you get what I'm saying? We see those fairy tale stories,
Tell
so
me
it
more.
do exist. It's like, and like we said, back to Kevin Samuels, men have a whole different perception on things than women do. I think we're the only ones thinking all that deeply, and we need to match our men. Now we're becoming too powerful. Now we're becoming too whatever. Can I be honest? Some men are intimidated by me. Can I be honest?
Yes.
I'm doing the
I
best I
am.
can to try to. Here we go. Here we go. But like men are intimidated, and it's like, damn, like what I do, I'm just trying to better
Right.
myself to make sure I'm the better
Right.
version of me. If
So
that make
you
any
feel
sense
like you
for
have
my
to
man.
dumb yourself down.
No, because I don't do it. I don't dumb myself down, but I do feel like a lot of men have not approached me or approached me with the seriousness because it's
Right.
like they kind of want they do want the like
They wanna be-
easy
right,
control
Did
bum
they-
bitch.
But did
I
they
ain't say
meet?
like that.
My question was more of, what's your list of requirements? Do you feel like the things that are on your list,
See,
you have to be able to like provide those things for yourself as well? Do you
Yes.
feel like that?
yes, I do.
We had this conversation.
We
already
definitely
about
did.
it
And
being
I'm
equally
character
yoked.
based, so I'm the wrong one to even talk about a list because I'm all about what's that inside. Because the outside cool, but if it was all to crumble today, what's your heart talking about? Like, what's this talking about?
All right, we've heard Gigi's
Yeah.
side. Let's hear
Y'all
about
know
Miss
what's
Miss. Let's not go to Miami.
Oh,
Here we go with the bullshit.
Because yours ain't about the inside. Let's hear what yours is about.
Mine's is not about the inside.
It is.
Oh
We are
my
character
God.
based.
No. We're not
women.
talking about you no
You
more.
are awful.
We're talking
I
about
don't know
this.
What
We are character-based
and
women.
now I'm this.
We talking about this.
What is
we-
it with
Come
you
on.
and me today?
Come on, sis.
No.
Something ain't
Lay
right.
it on them, sis.
Lay it on
You
them.
are mad.
Let's
man.
hear it.
on 'em.
Some fucking thing.
Lay it-
I don't know what it is, but let's go ahead and air this shit out on the CEO show because the energy
Oh,
needs to end.
I want to know what you think.
Moving right along. I do believe you need to be equally yoked. I don't think if I make six figures, he got to make six figures. I don't think like that. But I do feel like if I'm taking care of my body, if I'm taking care of my health, then I would hope that you're not obese because I'm thinking about us in the future. So I can understand that as far as a six pack and this and that and the third. As far as having, I want you to be able to take care of yourself.
Yes.
I mean, that got to be a thing for me for
That
sure.
gots to
but
be a
I don't.
thing.
I don't think
Okay.
she was wrong in what she said. Her delivery, she's a little annoying, but I don't think she's wrong in what she's saying at all. Not at all. I agree.
So is she someone who did she build her fame off of like?
The word manifestation, that's what she built her
Yeah.
fame off of.
It is
Yes.
Which
The
is
word
fraudulent.
manifestation. Yes.
really?
Fraudulent
Yes.
activity.
How was it fraudulent?
Because she been stealing people's ideas and like pasting it, basically copying and pasting and
Yeah.
saying this is B. Simone's manifestation steps.
Right.
Like, come on, sis. You can't do that either.
Literally, she wrote
You
a
can't
book
do that
and,
either.
and people are suing her.
Yeah. Big
Shout out,
facts.
shout out to B. Simone, man.
But I love her as a person.
She's giving good word.
I love what she got going
Yeah,
on.
what
Her
she did- what she
brand,
said was great.
her marketing, fire. I would never take
Yeah.
that away from her.
Another person who has fire marketing and music.
Uh-oh.
His name is Chris Breezy, and Chris Breezy said yesterday that, well, not yesterday. He said the other day that he is single with a
Girlfriend, that's me. I hate to tell everybody what's the fuck going on, but me and Chris been dating. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, we been dealing. I didn't
Well,
even want to
please
break it
tell
on the
me.
CEO show like this, but yes,
Please
I am.
tell me what the hell
I
I
want
think
single
we need
with
to
a
stop
girlfriend
recording
means.
because
I want
the
his
both of y'all are fairly delusional tonight. I don't know what the fuck is going on this side of the table, and I don't know what the fuck is going on this side of the table.
Sea breezy.
What does single with a girlfriend mean? I'm confused.
It
Okay,
means.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay,
What you
I
think?
take it two ways. Either
I know what it mean.
you're being an asshole and you're not necessarily claiming her, you're running the field, you're doing that, or you're single because you guys are not married. And technically that does make you single.
There it is.
with a girlfriend.
There it is.
Well, do you think Chris Brown is pointing towards the quote unquote you're single in this country until you're married? Do you think that's what he's pointing
that's what I'm saying.
towards?
I
You could
also
do
think he's
one or
just
two.
trying to flea flick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that
I
was
think
just a
he's
cute
trying to,
answer to flea flick the
to
whole
not-
question.
To throw it off, absolutely.
So he dodged the bullet.
What I took from it, I don't even think that. I think what I took from it was he has a girlfriend, but he gets to do what the fuck he wants to do.
Okay.
That's all I took from it.
They got to understand it.
But I was like, maybe y'all have a better understanding of what the hell he meant than I did.
Yeah, I thought he just flea flicked it.
I agree. I thought the same thing.
Just like the baby. They like, dang, do you want Megan? He's like I said, I'm a businessman. Everybody just busted out laughing. Like, at this point in interviews,
you're not
we
answering
know,
yes, you're not answering
yeah,
no.
we
You're
know
just
everybody
kinda
trying to like
staying in the
move discreetly, but we know when Chris be in love. He probably is doing his own thing. I don't think he's like super like.
But again, we had this conversation
tuned
where
in with baby mama.
he's super respectful about the one that he just had the baby boy
Yes.
with. Right, he posts her. It's all love. It's all
Yes.
positivity. And people are assuming that they're in a relationship, but no one really knows
Right.
like that.
So
I
he's
think
probably
that's also
single
what
with
he
a
was-
girlfriend.
Right, single with a girlfriend.
I appreciate y'all clearing that up. Coming up, I got shade for Meg. We'll be right back.
I got you. Hold my coat. Oh no, girl! No, he didn't. No, you didn't today. I know you did today when I got my baby hairs in my bun.
Fabi, Sosa, viral, movie. I'm in this movie. Yo, what's the y'all doing? Nah, now no boy. Yo, now no boy. Tell Megan to come to the door. No boy, come. No, I don't give a what y'all talking about. Tell Megan to come to the door. Yo, y'all got 5 seconds before I come through the door. Oh. Everybody else.
We are back. Meg Thee Stallion's in the news. That's Gigi's favorite artist in the game. She is dating Partisan Fontaine, a.k.a. Party, with the D, not a T-Y. It's a D-I.
Lord.
New York rapper. Tall guy. I would think he would probably date her.
I like his
she's a
music.
big girl. I don't know his music, but he
He
probably
looks
has-
good.
You
from
know
the
that
neck
song.
down.
That's fucked up. Anyway, that's fucked up. But yes, she dates him. They were on someone's live. I don't know who the hell it
Her
was.
friend.
And all you could hear was Meg arguing with Party. And people were trying to decipher who it was.
Okay.
And everybody just kept saying in the comments, like, we know that's Meg. We
Right.
know that's her arguing with her man. And for me, I don't really care about that because people argue in relationships.
Big facts.
The problem is what it points at is it's like a win for Tory. Every
I
time
know it's coming. I
negative
know
Meg is
it's
in the
coming.
news. But take this back for a second. Do you not think that people look at it as a win for Tory every time she's negatively in the news with the man? Yes, you do. It's okay. Tiffany, what do you think? Because you're not a Meg stan. Think objectively.
I am thinking objectively, and with the statement that you made as far as that people argue in relationships, like we can't judge based off that one
Thank
instance that they had. Now,
you.
I will say this. If it's a repetitive thing going forward, then I am going to have to change my mind about Meg and say she
And
is
she needs
problematic.
security. Everybody need to put their phones in this Ziploc bag right here, right now, because y'all know I'm about to turn up. You know I'm about to get drunk. I'm young. I got millions right
Can't
now.
keep
I'm
using
rolling.
young as your excuse.
Yeah, yes, you can.
You
She living her
cannot.
best life. Beyonce love her. What she say? Beyonce love me. My boo
They
love
love
me,
me,
even though he
even-
mad. Sis living her best life right now. You're gonna have ups and downs. Like, sis, your circle is everything. Cut them
Yeah.
fuckers down. Sign an NDA form. Do what Drake be doing. They took our phones, girl. They took our phones. Like,
That's
straight
really what the
up.
fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, they took our phone. What are you talking about?
Now you in my business. But they took our
Oh,
phones.
you said it loud, so we
Yeah,
want
they took our phones. So the thing is, they take your phone. You got to sign like a little form.
Is that what
everything.
Drake?
That's what, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A few
What city
cool
were you
people.
in?
Canada.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Huh.
Yeah.
We
So-
learn something new about Gigi every week, right?
yes,
Bullshit.
Gigi is okay with men with straps. and dildos.
No,
And
no,
She
now-
signs
no.
disclosures when she's with Drake because we didn't even know she hung out with
no.
Drake.
No,
The
we
thing
didn't.
Until
is,
this week.
no. How about we was at Drake's spot? I miss Drake, but we caught some other cool people that I probably can't even disclose their names. But I'll tell y'all when the lights is out.
I don't know. I have that question.
I'll tell y'all
to you.
later.
Your boyfriend gonna look at this shit and be like,
No, he ain't my boyfriend. Trust me and love me. He know what's
But
up.
that was before him.
But Al,
You can't worry about that. On a more serious note,
nothing
'Cause-
happened.
on a more serious note, I saw this the other day and I saw it again today. This one says Tennessee proposes bill that will allow a father to put a stop to an abortion. The one
Okay.
I saw the other day was in California and they were closer to it actually being a law.
Okay.
That's big news. That's a big deal.
That's a huge
it speaks
deal.
to something even bigger. Because
Yes.
for right now, it's like, okay, if you're saying men have a choice and a woman can't, if you get a woman pregnant, you can't abort her without a man's permission, basically, is what you're saying. You have to agree on it. And if it's against the law if you do it anyway.
Yeah.
That turns towards, for
That's
me,
thick.
the next step for me would be something I've been screaming about for years and years and years. And that is men don't have a choice if you get a woman pregnant.
Okay.
She can keep the baby and a man does not have a choice in it. But for me now,
fair.
reading that, that's what it's going to be next.
That's
I want to
fair.
know what two women think about it.
Go ahead, Gigi.
They are stripping our rights away. They are stripping our rights away. I just feel like, honestly, the father, he is a part. He is a part. You can't make the baby by yourself. But the woman goes through everything. We carry the actual child. It's our body that's going through the whole transformation, the process, and just everything. And I hate to say it, usually it's on the mother. Like, we are the constant factor, you know? And if she's not the constant factor, then the baby ends up what? In child care or foster care because she can't, you know, I just never seen it where it was like the father. It's rare cases. I'll take that back. It's very rare cases. The father will step up to the plate and have ownership and take care of the child. But mostly it's on the mom. So what do they say? Mama's babies, daddy's maybes. I just feel like we need that right. Like, I'm sorry. I respect everybody having a decision and a take on it. But, hey, you should have thought about that Playboy before you laid up in it and whatever we made this decision or whatever the case may be. All those other thought processes should have been a part of that whole process. You feel me? And I just think the woman has to make the final say. I'm old school. I'm old school.
I mean, I can agree to a certain extent. I think it's circumstantial. It depends on the circumstance.
Yes.
I think men should have a say
Yes,
in that. I
definitely.
do think some women take advantage of their rights. However, with that being said, if you're not mentally prepared, if you're not in that space, then the only person that suffers is the child. So making a decision, I have a baby or I don't want this baby and he does. Now it's like I'm sitting in misery during this pregnancy.
Right.
Now I'm going through my emotions in
Yes.
misery. I'm delivering in misery. I don't want this baby. Postpartum
Yes.
depression is fucking real.
Thank you.
So I do
It's so much more.
stripping my power away from me may
Yes.
just be detrimental to the child in itself. So that's my opinion. But I do feel like it should be fair. I do feel like a male should have a say in that. And it sucks that they
But
don't.
what if they're deadlocked? She doesn't, he does. What do you think? What do you think? should
Again, I
happen
feel like
there?
it's circumstantial. I can see in a
Yes.
situation like, okay, let's take it personal. Let's say during my divorce, right before that, I happened to conceive, and then some shit happened, and now we're going through a divorce, and now my ex-husband has complete power over my body at this moment. I'm ready to divorce, and now I have to have this baby with this man. So I do feel like in those instances, it's very circumstantial.
There
what is
it
the
is.
situation? What's going
Yes.
on? It should
Yes.
almost be in front of a fucking court at that
Yes.
point, in front of a goddamn
Honestly.
judge. Let's
Honestly.
decide that
It will-
way.
it will have to
But
get that ugly.
To say, yes, we made a decision to sleep together, or maybe I
Yes.
didn't make the decision. Maybe I was raped.
Drunk.
Maybe I was
Maybe it was
drunk.
this.
Well,
Maybe
we're gonna put rape aside. We're
Okay.
gonna take that. We're gonna talk about two consensual people having
Okay, so
Having
sex.
sex.
consent. So
Okay.
again, taking it back to my personal circumstance. So during my divorce, what if I would have conceived just 2 months before that?
Right.
Then some shit hit the fan. We decided to split ways, but now he has a say in what's going on with my body.
I don't agree with
And now I have to
And
deal
it's
with this for
my
the next
body.
7, 8, 9
It's
months.
my body.
Have a baby by someone that I just
You
divorced,
have
know
the
what I'm
baby,
saying?
sir. You have the
right.
baby.
So again, in that circumstance, it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Immensely.
Because I don't want it to come off like we don't care about
Right.
the other party. Like that's not the case at all. We respect the men. Like I said, you can't create nothing by yourself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, who should have the final say,
Yeah.
it goes to the woman.
Yeah.
It's our bodies.
Imagine being completely miserable,
It's
not
our
wanting to have
bodies,
this
bruh.
baby, and you're being forced to have the
Yes.
baby. That's gonna transform. That's gonna translate to the baby. I
Yes.
guarantee you that.
I believe it.
I'm glad CO gets the last word.
Oh my God.
You know what I would tell both of you? Welcome to being a man. These are things that men have had to deal with since the beginning of time.
Oh, my
men,
goodness.
And you know what I would tell you? The same thing women tell men
What they
when we're
say.
in this situation. You should have thought about that before you took it out your pants. That's what I'm going to tell both of y'all.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
This is a win for the man.
Win
I
for
am
the
here
men.
to tell you that. And I understand women don't want their bodies policed. I understand
Yes.
that. I'm not going to joke about that.
That's
But
real.
I will say to you, this is the same way you feel about, oh, we should go before a judge, and that's how it should be determined. Like, that is
That's
what
how the
men
men
feel
feel.
like
You
for the
right.
past forever. So
I
to
can
see
see
it,
that.
to see it come out is huge, man. If it really, really happens, and they said that it is in California, it opens up a bigger can of worms.
Thank you.
It just does. Like, because the
Thank you.
next one has to be a man gets to decide, has a decision legally on whether or not to keep the baby. What I think it will do, more people will either be wearing condoms, because when women feel like their rights are stripped, it's gonna be a little bit different when it comes to
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
Like, I think it's a little loosey goosey right now, but I think y'all gonna think twice from here on out.
Oh,
So is that
yeah.
going to change the rules of the Plan B pill in California?
I don't know. What's the current bill? Tell us what the current
Oh,
bill
I
is. for the
mean, I
people.
don't know. I know you can go to, like, before you had to go
Mm-hmm.
to a Planned Parenthood or like to the doctor to get a Plan B pill.
Oh, they don't
Now
sell
you
them at
can
You
go-
don't
CVS?
sell-
Now I'm saying now though you have to go to CVS.
Okay.
I mean, now you can go to CVS, so you don't need a prescription necessarily. But
Okay.
10 years ago you couldn't do that.
Dang.
No, you had to go to a Planned Parenthood.
Oh, this was in California.
Well, this was in Pennsylvania. I don't know what.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know 10
Oh,
years
let
ago
me tell
had
you what
to-
it was in Georgia. No, real talk.
So crazy.
All jokes aside, in Georgia, 10 years ago, a woman had to go get it. It was in
Okay.
CVS.
Yeah. Oh,
a
okay.
woman had to go get it, and she had to show her ID
Yeah.
when she
Oh,
got
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like, and because you had to be of age,
Right.
and the person who was taking it legally was the person who was supposed to get it. So guys couldn't get it. And then I remember when
Oh,
guys
men couldn't buy it.
no,
Oh wow.
because you weren't taking it. You,
Wow.
like, a
Yeah.
woman had to get it. I think
Interesting.
maybe, I don't know when it changed, but then they changed it to when men could get it from behind the
Yeah.
counter at the
Yeah.
register. And now them joints is dangling like
Yeah,
chips on it.
they on that fucking on the shelf.
They got them in their trunk. What?
Oh, bullshit aside.
You see that Valentine's Day meme where they were getting wine and they were
Yeah.
getting condoms and
Yeah.
their Plan B pill and all
Yeah,
that.
there you go. You got the starter kit. All right, brother. Good night.
And one person who agrees with me is Halle Berry.
Wow. So what she say? What sis say?
Halle Berry is currently paying child support to her baby daddy. Guess what her payment is?
What is it?
$16,000 a month.
Wait, why is she paying child support?
You know she the breadwinner.
She makes more money than him. And he probably
So he's
she's
with
probably
the baby?
working.
Yeah,
Huh?
she's working. He's more stable.
Yeah,
You know, he can
he
like,
probably doesn't
watch
work.
the kids, watch
So
the-
That's
he's
what
just-
that's what happens when you give it a no, let me just say that.
See, yo,
Another-
Equally
another-
yoked.
you
Equally
start
another-
with me.
Another situation men have had to deal with since the beginning of time.
Don't you start.
But yeah, she pays $16K a month, and she made the statement that it really pains her. She thinks it's extortion.
Yes.
To have to pay him $16K a month. She thinks that it's too expensive of a payment, and it doesn't take that to take care of a child, which I think is so funny coming from a woman, because these are men's thoughts forever. They just are. But nobody sides with us when we say these things. It's like, you need to man up. You shouldn't have did it.
You right. You
All
right.
jokes aside. But yes, she says it's extortion. It should not be that high. She says she really has to pray and get herself up
Yes.
each month to
Yes.
make that payment, because
Yep.
she said it bothers her. Just
Cheaper to
that
keep
damn
them,
much.
sis. Cheaper to keep them.
What did he do? What did he do for a living? What does he do for a living?
They tell
Ballet
you that's a
dancer.
job.
Ballet dancer. Broadway.
I
Let
don't
me
even-
shut up. I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
I didn't know she paid. I'm just shocked.
Harlem
I didn't know.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
You ain't doing
Yeah.
shit.
If I had Halle Berry,
$16
all I'd be
a
doing
month.
is going to the gym, working out, coming back home,
Big
getting ready
facts.
for her to get off work.
And she an Ohio girl. Shout out to you, Holly. But that's crazy, though. That's insane.
Yes.
She only has
Britney
one?
Spears do the same thing, too.
Yeah,
you
she
know,
has one.
Britney Spears has to pay child support
I get that.
to Kevin.
Britney Spears is probably worth like $100 million.
Yeah.
You got that kind of money, you're gonna pay child support. I don't
Yeah.
give a damn if you're a man
I
or
mean,
a
she also
woman.
had a little psychotic break too.
Yeah.
She went a little.
Oh, that's sad.
But she's back to normal.
Is that shade for Britney Spears?
She is. Y'all ain't watched the documentary? Watch the documentary.
That was the quietest we've ever been on this.
Watch
of-
the documentary, y'all.
Speaking of more love and
Yes.
crazy women,
Yeah.
Monique Slaughter.
Oh, my God.
My goodness, that woman, boy.
Okay,
oh,
so
boy.
Let me start at the
Mind your
beginning.
business.
Dr. Dre is supposedly now dating April Jones.
Yeah.
April Jones, if you don't know, is Omarion's baby mom's ex-girlfriend with 2 kids by her. Absolutely beautiful.
And
beautiful
Lil
woman.
Fizz.
Yes, she is. She's
Beautiful woman.
gorgeous. She is gorgeous. I'm
She
not no
was
player.
in the news before of leaving Omarion, and eventually she starts dating Lil Fizz, which is basically Omarion's ex-group mate and brother, not blood brother, but through spending time together, they were brothers. And she was looked down upon for doing that. I gave her grief.
That's right.
Because I'm just like, you don't do that. It's
Yeah.
just some lines you just don't
It's
cross.
just, you don't cross, baby. It's so many fish in the sea.
Yes, not that one.
Come
sis.
on.
Not that one. sis.
Not
And
the
I-
closest fish.
I don't know why she did it,
Right.
but that just makes
We
you
know why.
you're a shady ass
Slug.
person.
Yep. That was a slug on Marianne for whatever hell he put her through.
I mean, he held it down like he didn't care.
He sure did.
Oh, he definitely did. That was the most
Yeah.
unbothered. That was great unbotheredness. If that
Let
was
me tell
the
you how
word.
CO would go if that happened.
He
You too.
He never said a word.
I would have blew that house
He
up.
never said a word.
Yeah,
That wasn't nothing but namaste.
That would've been
because
words.
I'm telling you.
He never said a word. He never
Oh,
gave
it's
a
probably
gesture.
words behind the
nothing. Oh, yeah.
scenes.
I was like, oh, girl,
yeah.
you ain't never seen your
Oh,
kids
yeah.
again.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. He took custody.
You ain't
full
never
custody.
seen your kids
Yes,
again.
girl, he slam dunked her. He fit her with the full custody. Yatta.
But
got the kids.
that part is
everything.
old
Interesting.
news.
Yes.
So they came out a couple of weeks ago. They showed Dr. Dre. He's recently out of the hospital for having a brain
Amen.
aneurysm. Thank God
Amen.
he's okay. He hops out the car. April gets out. They're going to dinner. There's a few different videos showing them going to dinner a few different times. Dr. Dre is a billionaire. So dating Dr. Dre is a come up for anybody. I'm here to
Okay.
tell you that.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I don't know if he's a nice guy or not. He seems to be a nice guy, except for his ex-wife. But I don't think your ex-wife should have nice things to say about you.
She's
your ex-wife.
Right.
Yes. Except white people, they can do that pretty good.
Yeah, they can.
That's because they take most of your shit and you gotta start all over, so they're pretty all right with you. Anyway, that's from me watching 90 Day Fiance, but we're gonna get into that another time.
I'm like, why does he know this person?
Hey man, I'll be watching 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the shit. But yes, Moniece could not wait
Oh,
to
my
speak
goodness.
on the
Blast it.
situation.
On everybody
Ooh,
live.
blast that ass.
Yeah, I been knew they was dating.
I been knew. That's-
And then Moniece gets on live
Again.
and
Oh,
she's
my goodness.
crying. You had someone call me and threaten me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know you, Dr. Dre. I didn't say anything negative. And this is my biggest problem
She
with
called him a woman
people
beater.
who run off at the mouth a lot.
Yes.
Don't run off at the mouth and then you end up somewhere crying. What are you crying for?
She's done this
It's like you're
multiple
playing
times,
a
though.
victim
Yes.
role.
Yeah, she's great at being
Yes.
a victim.
Does she have like a mental illness? I don't know.
Yes, she does.
A lot of people say that she do.
She does.
So
yeah.
she's not
She's
diagnosed.
admitted it on the Love and Hip Hop reunion.
Yeah,
She
yes.
literally admitted it. Like I was there for filming.
Bipolar or something like
and
that, or yeah.
They edit and cut that stuff, but
Yeah.
boy, when I say we was in there all day, all
Mm.
night long, sis was going in, like had a whole
Yeah, she has
episode there.
episodes. Mm-hmm.
So when
So
someone
pray
has
for
a
her.
mental illness, I
Yeah.
can't really speak on that no more.
Yeah, she is mentally, and it ain't in a negative way. Like I'm trying to down her or anything, but it's not.
She's not all
there.
the way
Yeah.
right.
And
No, but
she's
she-
woman enough to say, like she
Oh
will
yeah,
speak on
yeah,
that.
yeah. She's very
Yeah,
vocal
but
about it,
don't-
but she's
don't
not being
use
very
that as
proactive.
your-
Yeah, no, but
don't
she's
u-
not. She's not.
She doesn't.
She doesn't. She doesn't use it as
She
a cover, and
doesn't.
she's not being very proactive to necessarily heal or won't, cover that shit up.
Yeah.
But she did call him a woman beater. And now, was it because she believes that he's beating on April, or is it because
Think
she's
from the past.
She's alleging that Dr. Dre has people after her.
Well, also in the past, dating his what's her name? The famous singer with the high pitched voice. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Michelet. In the Michelet movie, it was hinted that he was domestic in that relationship. So
I'm
there
domestic.
is hinted situation. She
I'm not
dealt with
alone.
Dre and she dealt with Suge Knight. Okay.
Well, maybe she
So
doesn't
y'all need to
remember.
watch that.
'Cause
Y'all better
Suge
watch that.
is a crazy motherfucker.
All right, y'all better watch that now.
Dr. Dre is beating on April?
We wouldn't. That's that other side. Remember, I told you it's so many sides and layers to people. I don't
Well-
know.
You think he beating on her?
Shout out to
know.
Dr. Dre. April looks happy. She's beautiful.
That's not answering my
I don't
question.
Sometimes when you're beautiful, it doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry.
That's awful. I hope she's not getting her ass beat. I hope
Yes.
No, all jokes. Why would you even
know.
bring that up? Nobody said April was being beat.
I'm telling you, Monique,
Monique
that's what she
was
said.
hinting
That's
that.
what she was
That's why
saying.
she spoke on that.
See,
we
if you
just,
listen to
we
me, see,
just finished
selective
saying
listening.
Monique has a mental illness. I'm not taking everything she says with a grain
To
of salt.
heart. There it
Sorry.
is.
It is what it is. Anyway, if April comes out and says she's being beat, we will take it
I
serious.
highly doubt
There
that.
it is.
Well, he got enough money he can make that go away.
There it is.
But shout out to Dr. Dre, man. That's a come up. I seen his old chick. She's beautiful. His
Yes.
ex-wife is
His ex-wife.
beautiful.
Yes, he know how to pick
How
them
long
now.
they been together,
I ain't
April?
gonna lie. Shoot, I don't know for years.
I don't know, but he got a young.
Really?
He got the young come up.
yeah,
Gotta get the young
Young
come up.
Tim-
Him and
Nah.
April for years?
not April.
Oh,
his
His wife.
ex-wife.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that
I know
was
that.
20. I
That's
think
what
that
I'm
was like
talking
20
about.
years.
His ex-wife. Yeah, he been with sis for a minute.
Yeah, I knew that.
But
I'm talking
April
about
ain't no
April.
telling. Probably 2 weeks
Dr.
ago.
Dre was consistent.
2
though.
weeks.
He had his black T-shirt, black jeans, black shoes. Did he wear anything else?
Nope.
I guess
don't
being a
need to.
billionaire,
Yeah,
you don't got
need
to.
to.
You
You
ain't
don't
got
have
to.
to.
You could drive a Honda. Shit.
I
And
ride
I'm sure
down the
them
street and
t-shirts
my
are still
boxes was
$100.
good.
There it is.
Nah, he ain't driving no Honda.
He could if he wanted to. Is what I'm saying. Okay. Okay.
Why would you even be driving as a billionaire?
I'm driving a Honda.
I wouldn't
For
drive.
sure. My shit fire as fuck. I love my car. It's nice, great on
You gonna have
gas.
something else
She
got money,
says
money.
that.
It
Yeah.
don't matter. I mean, to each his own. Everyone is different. So to me, like,
So you telling me when you got money, you're not gonna splurge on yourself. You're gonna have and I understand that having that.
that's just
but you're
me
not gonna
though.
have something else?
That's
Well,
a,
me,
that's me thing.
I changed.
Turn it
I'm
up.
here to tell you.
Turn it up.
The car that's in the parking lot won't be in the parking lot no more. I'm here to tell you that. On
Y'all
the beginning
here.
of this show, is a blue Camaro. It's still out there right now, but it won't be out there then.
I got bigger fish to fry. That shit depreciate as soon as you buy that motherfucker.
I'm okay with that.
And
I
that's
throw
cool.
money
That's
away
what I
on
said,
way
to each his
worse
own.
things.
Cause I like money on food.
How fast you
I
think
blow bag on
strippers?
food. I really would.
How fast
So
you think
everybody's
strippers
different.
depreciate? Quick.
Not strippers.
I don't know, but
They do.
all right.
You throw away money on strippers all the time. What are you getting out of that? Nothing.
Exactly.
Even
Well,
if you
they
hitting,
be getting stuff.
what are you getting out of
Yeah,
that?
I don't think they be getting stuff.
Oh, don't give me
They get
started on Lil Baby.
massages.
Huh?
They get massages or whatever.
Okay. Let me say, I ain't in the trafficking business. I ain't in a woman. Let me stop. Let me shut up. CO is now. Anyway, that's our time for the day, y'all.
No.
I'm gonna get out of here while I'm ahead.
We just got here.
They just get here.
Absolutely. I was a little. No, I wasn't late today.
No, you wasn't.
What's our Instagram? Did it change yet?
No. But you can follow me at JIGI_DNIRO, baby.
Is your name on there correct? On the screen?
Right here.
Perfect.
I hope it's right there. You can follow me on the IG at Tiffany Feliciano. That is Tiffany Feliciano, TIFFANY,
This is the CO Show, and I'm at the.co.show. Again, that's at the.co.show. And the ladies are taking me to dinner, and they paying. You gotta shout out to
That's
them.
real fuck.
What?
Absolutely not.
What?
You see?
We ready to go
what?
eat.
I thought it was equality.
No.
I thought
It is equality. When it's your birthday.
Yes.
When
We
it's
about
your
to go
birthday,
eat.
buddy.
And we about to tap that ass in bowling.
And we
ready
out.
to do it.